Adam Baydoun live every day from 8 to 10. Make sure you check it out.
On woodwardsports.com.
On woodwardsports.com. He gave you the comparisons of Dan Campbell.
Man.
And then you know Rob Saleh.
Man.
And then Brian Dabble, both from the New York Jets and the New York Giants organizations. Teams in similar positions, but they have better records to start the season this year.
They do.
But I want to take a look at, I'm saying we compared the coaches in that scenario the other day. I feel like I lacked a delivery on that one, and I'll take the fault on that one. But ultimately, my takeaway was they played worse teams, which is true.
Yeah.
By the numbers.
By the numbers.
They played worse teams. New York did have two, Giants, I should say, they're both New York teams, had two impressive wins over the Packers, and maybe the Titans if you want to include them in there. But since we compared Campbell in the scenarios, I kind of want to compare Brad Holmes.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people not a lot of people, but some people want to hold Brad Holmes to the fire in this situation too. And I was like, all right, well, let's compare him to guys in the same position as him and the talent that they acquired. Speedy, what was your takeaway from it?
Well, I look at, you look at the Giants GM, Joe Schoen. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I hope
Sounds like you're saying like
right.
Joshua in a weird way.
Joe Schoen. He became the Giants GM literally this year. This is his first year as the GM of the Giants. We know
he comes from the Bills organization as well as Brian Daboll. He brought Brian Daboll with him. That was already one thing, feather in the cap. You sign a good head coach. You sign a guy to put in there and make some plays.
And his first couple draft picks, man, he hit on a couple of them. Obviously, Kayvon Thibodeau, we think he is going to be good.
Yes.
Evan Neal, both of their first rounders. Evan Neal looks like he's going to be a solid offensive lineman for a long time. And then Wan'Dale Robinson is a guy they got later in the rounds that people are very high of as a receiver. So
there isn't much other than that to go off of for him. He made a couple free agent signings that weren't really splashes, like Matt Breida and Tyrod Taylor and backup linebackers, stuff like that, just depth pieces.
I apologize. Have you noticed everywhere Tyrod Taylor's gone?
It gets better.
Yeah. Even if it's just in a backup scenario, if they have like a young quarterback, their young quarterback just takes like the extra step up.
Yeah, until they puncture his lung on purpose so Justin Herbert can start.
Daniel Jones in purgatory. They picked up Tyrod Taylor for agency. Now the Giants are 4-1. I'm just saying.
Your eyes lit up when I said Tyrod Taylor, the quarterback.
I didn't know they signed him. He must be the quarterback whisperer. I mean, damn. I'm sorry. Continue on.
That's one thing. And one big takeaway is that he got to sign his head coach. He got to bring in his guy. He said at his introducing is that the right word? Press conference that he wants to get the right guys in the right seats, and that's what he learned in Buffalo. That is important to get the right guys in the right seats. And what did he do? He went out there, he got Brian Daboll, and he put him in the head coaching seat, and it looks like he made a great decision there. So that is one thing that you can hold to Brad Holmes, is that Brad Holmes didn't get to choose his guy. Brad Holmes was brought in after they already signed Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell was Chris Spielman and Sheila Hamp selection.